Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kobo Sports Room. We are back again with another video. So make sure you click on the subscribe button, you press the post notification bell, follow us on our social media platform. Today's video is called the Mafia segment. There are some couple of things that is happening in Barcelona that I feel is a mafia, kind of thing. And then the transfer windows too, the transfer window is still open. Some deals has been happening. Sesko to United, Ahila coming in for, Darwin Nunes, Bradley, Bacola. We'll give you all the in-depth analysis here. So click on the subscribe button, press the notification bell. Kobo Sports Room, the Mafia segment. Let's get straight into the video. We are starting with the transfer news. Yesterday, we had some revelation that Benjamin Sesko is going to choose Manchester United ahead of Newcastle. Newcastle, don't worry. You are not a bigger club than Manchester United. So it is going to be very hard for you to fight, with Manchester United with respect to a player or a striker. If you are bidding less than 90 million and they are even bidding 85 million, they will get the player because the player's final say is as important as what the transfer, money. So, I'm not shocked that Benjamin Sesko has chosen Manchester United ahead of Newcastle, even though Newcastle has Champions League football. I am not shocked at all. But moving away from the Benjamin Sesko, a strikers domino, let's move to Darwin Nunes. Darwin Nunes came to Liverpool for 100 million euros and he's leaving for 53 million euros. It's not a bad deal yet, considering the fact that he has not done well. He has not done, the expectation Liverpool fans or even football fans had for Darwin Nunes. He has not been able to hit that expectation yet. He is not that good enough. If we are being honest, he is not that good enough to play a top flight team in England. But if you are getting 53 million from Al Hilal, a Saudi league or a Saudi team, that's a bargain, bro. That's a bargain, considering his performances over the past 2 seasons. It has been, very disappointing. If you are getting a 53 million euros, that's okay. So Darwin Nunes to Al Hilal Saudi is also done for 53 million euros. And then it is expected, or it has been reported, that he will earn 20 million salary per year. 20 million salary per year. Charlie, it no be easy. This is money, and he's an Uruguayan striker. Tell Uruguay for go get money, bro. If it wouldn't go well for you in Europe, for you to get the name, get the image right, get all the money, the necessary deals, go to Saudi and go and get the money. And that's why I'm very disappointed in Thomas Partey. I don't know what he seeks to achieve. But Charlie Villarreal, if I am part of Thomas Partey's, camp, bro, we are taking that Saudi money. Because, bro, you have done your part in Europe. Honestly. So, that is what we have on Darwin Nunes. Since Darwin Nunes is leaving Liverpool, Liverpool must replace him, right? And they are looking forward to replace him by getting Alexander Isak in Newcastle. And it is not going to be an easy deal. Newcastle has, reported that Isak is back on the training grounds with them. So this deal is going to be blockbuster deal. The final days in the window is going to be like, hot water. It's going to be like hot water if you don't do your deal. So that is why Chelsea are doing their outgoings. They are just shipping all the French players out because you have to be quick. To avoid any issues. You have to be quick. So Liverpool yesterday, according to L'Equipe, or reported from L'Equipe, has entered the situation for Bradley Bacola. Bradley Bacola's situation in PSG, he is not a starter in PSG. For that one, I think he knows. And he also wants to go to the 2026 World Cup, that is next year, with France. And if you are not a starter in PSG, bro, it is going to be very difficult for you to, get into the French national team. And, considering Ryan Shakey's, moving to Manchester City, all these boys doing what, everyone is positioning himself very well to be able to, challenge. Rashford is moving to Barcelona because of the 2026 World Cup. So everyone is positioning himself. So if you are not getting playing time, or if you are not a starter in the PSG team, unless you do something extraordinary, you are not going to, get into the squad. So he has to move. And if he is moving, I mean, Liverpool has entered the situation. It is confirmed by some sources that Rodrigo will stay in Real Madrid. So that is confirmed. Rodrigo is going to stay in Real Madrid. If Rodrigo is staying, then Bradley Bacola, Liverpool has turned their attention to Bradley Bacola, and then it is expected that PSG will not accept anything less than 100 million. And I completely understand them. Bro, I understand them. If you have 95 million and you are spending the 95 million on Hugo Ekitike, just one season, Hugo Ekitike, and that season was not even great in Eintracht Frankfurt, and you are spending 95 million package on Hugo Ekitike, you should be able to pay 100 million for Bradley Bacola. So I get, PSG, they are bored. I kind of, understand them. 100 million for Bradley Bacola. Bradley Bacola is a top left winger. Bradley Bacola is a top left winger. So if you are spending 100 million on Bradley Bacola, bro, that is, market, I say, the market is even, sports. The market has, it has been inflated. So, bro, Liverpool for Bradley Bacola, and this has nothing to do with the Isak deal. I mean, if Liverpool get this one and they don't get Isak, they will be okay, but not stable. But they will be okay for now. But this is not with any in connection with the Isak deal. Liverpool will push for Isak and push for Bradley Bacola in the upcoming days in the transfer window too. The reason why Liverpool will do that is that Liverpool has lost Darwin Núñez. They have lost Luis Diaz. They are also losing Harvey Elliott to RB Leipzig. Because RB Leipzig are in a negotiation for Harvey Elliott to come and replace Xavi Simons, who is moving to Chelsea. So yes, they have lost 3 attackers, and now it is left with Mohamed Salah, and I think Cody Gakpo, and probably probably Hugo Ekitike. Florian Wirtz can come in, but he's not an attacker. He's an attacking midfielder. He's not an attacker. So they have just 3 attackers available. So they have to at least bring in 2 attackers. So that is why they are going in for the 2, Bradley Bacola and then Alexander Isak. Now let's move to the Mafia segment. Something is happening in Barcelona with respect to Marc-Andre Terstegen and then the Barcelona board, and even some couple of the fans. And I feel that the fans should stay away in this situation. It is a board and a goalkeeper thing. So the goalkeeper's entourage and then the board. If you are a fan, stay away. Honestly, stay away. Because if you are a fan, you are torn between a player who is a legend. He has done well for Barcelona, and then the board. Definitely, most of the fans are going to, move towards the board side, because some Barcelona fans feel that Marc-Andre Terstegen has done his part in Barcelona and then he has to leave. Of course, I also hold the assertion that Marc-Andre Terstegen has done well in Barcelona and it is time for him to leave. Bro, 11 years at Barcelona since 2024. Bro, you have to leave. It's time, bro. You have to leave. So I also hold the assertion that he has to leave. But if he will leave, then it means that it has to be on a good grounds. It has to be the right way. So if you are a board, or as a board, you can talk to Marc-Andre Terstegen to leave. Probably maybe compensate him to leave. But not using force to pull him out of the squad. That is not good. A club legend like that, you don't treat him like that. It is not good. Now, let's move to some numbers. And after I've shown you the numbers, we'll discuss what the issue really is. So currently, Andre Terstegen is taking 16.6 million euros per year. And this is excluded, or this excludes bonuses. 16.6. That is Andre Terstegen's, annual salary, gross salary. Marcus Rashford takes 14 million gross salary per year. That is what he is coming to take, because Barcelona are covering all his wages. Now, calm down. You will see Johan Garcia today. Johan Garcia is taking 6.2 million gross salary per year in Barcelona. Now, these 2 players are very key with respect to Marc-Andre Terstegen leaving. Okay, so the news coming out is that Barcelona wants, Christensen to leave the club, but Christensen don't want to leave the club. Christensen is also taking 9 million. So if Christensen leaves the wage bill, they can as well as register Joan Garcia, because Joan Garcia takes 6 million. Christensen takes 9 million. So if he leaves, Joan Garcia can come in. That is just by the way. Put that aside. Now it is left with Marcus Rashford. How to register Marcus Rashford, and that explains why Barcelona board or the board of Barcelona wants to push Marc-Andre ter Stegen away. And the most fortunate thing for the Barcelona board is that Marc-Andre ter Stegen just had a surgery, and with the surgery, the player believes that he will be out for about 3 months. But Barcelona and then the board via Diario Sport reported that the goalkeeper will be out for 4 to 6 months. So you can see where the contradiction is coming from. The player believes that he will be out for just 3 months. The board is saying that it is 4 to 6 months. Now, when it is 4 to 6 months, then it means that half a season, the player is losing half a season. So if you are losing half a season, it gives the Barcelona board the chance not to register you for half season. But the La Liga is also saying that if Marc-Andre ter Stegen doesn't sign the medical reports Barcelona are bringing to the to the FA or to the La Liga office, they will not approve it. They will not approve it. And this is what La Liga wrote to Barcelona. La Liga agrees to register a player in ter Stegen's place, and ter Stegen returns before the specified time for 4 months. Barcelona would face a penalty, a deduction from the salary cap equal to 3 times the cap space the club used to register his replacement. Contrary to what is being said, Barcelona will not be able to use 80% of Andre ter Stegen's salary, but only 50%. The reason is that the injury occurred while the summer transfer window is open. Also, if the injured player is a goalkeeper, the club can only register another goalkeeper in his place and not a player in different position. So it means that Barcelona cannot register Barcelona cannot even register Rashford. That is if they do away with Marc-Andre ter Stegen's registration. They cannot even register Rashford. They can only register who? Joan Garcia. So you see how the thing is going. 60 million plus 6. So it means that Barcelona will get like 10 million. So if they are able to sell Christensen, it means that we have some couple of cap that we can register Rashford in there. But Barcelona has to do it right, in a right way. You don't force a club legend like that out.